First of all, Brohoof. Not only am I rocking Fluttershy as my desktop background, but I'm rocking the Bandcamp tan, which, as you guys can imagine, is why I am super duper late, because we are just pushing it in Bandcamp. We are getting so much stuff done, and it is so hot, and I get home and I'm just so tired. I mean, I'm so tan. I mean, could you guys even see this? The amount of how much more tan I got. I wish you guys could see this, because I wear a watch, and I was just so tan. It was ridiculous, and the top of my head is burnt. It's bleh. The backs of my legs are burnt. It's the typical Bandcamp tan. But today, actually, we got let off early because we've been working so hard. Bandcamp is 8 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. So I get home and I am tired. I'm just so tired, and I'm sweaty, and I'm gross, and I need a shower, and then I just go right to bed. And I'm out. I'm out. And we have a lunch break, and we have an hour lunch break and a 2-hour dinner break. But Matt sold the iPod, so I have no portable camera except for the laptop. Well, I could take videos on my phone, but that would just be awful. Just awful. But to make up for me being a super duper week late, I have cool thing. I'm jacked, guys. I'm getting jacked. That's scary. I'm getting Bandcampy again. But to make up for that, I will have a long little session here, because in my being late, I had a lot of time to think about Shayna's question, which was, do you have any advice for anybody going into high school? Something like that. But this being my last year in high school, I have just a bountiful information for you. My voice is dying because of counting at Bandcamp. But don't mind my manliness. But the main thing is just don't panic. Don't panic. Take it easy. A lot of things are going to be so different. Everybody's going to change. Your friends are going to change. Your people who you once hated, you might find out you actually like, and people that you kind of liked in elementary school, you suddenly hate them. Everybody changes. Everybody has to find, their own little niche. Niche. I don't know. I never really found out how to pronounce it in biology. But a niche, I'm pretty sure it's niche, is, an environment where a species is comfortable living. Like a bird in a nest and a worm in the ground. People experiment, maybe I like these certain types of people, or I like these certain type of people. See me, I'm with the theater geeks and the band nerds, and those are pretty much my only two things, but I kind of keep it to those happy outcasts, because I don't try to fit in. I know you just gotta be yourself. I mean, don't take it to heart when someone changes. It's the hardest thing to do, but it always happens with high school, and it's kind of the worst thing about high school, other than loads of homework and senior projects and lockers and schedules. It's awful, but the worst thing is seeing just being shoved in a different environment, and then everyone around you changes. However, myself, I wasn't personally affected by this, because I just kind of felt like it would happen, because I felt myself changing. Since I was kind of the freak early bloomer, I just grew up and I just matured really fast, and I just knew the day that one day this is going to happen to my friends, and A, B, and C might not be here, and I'm totally happy with G, Q, and L still being my best friend. And I did manage to keep a best friend for a very long time, and we're still best friends. But I actually moved here. Yeah, there's like dirt in my bracelet from Bandcamp. It's disgusting. You can't even see it. But I moved to this area in the middle of my 6th grade year. And 6th grade for this area is still elementary school technically. So I was tossed in the high school 7th grade, which I found out is the kind of the norm for most people. But I was in Scranton, and 6th through 9th grade was a middle school. So you had the elementary school, the middle school, and then the high school. But so I kind of got tossed into the high school element a lot earlier than a lot of people in my class. And I want to say there's stress. There's definitely stress. I mean, don't freak out because you have to memorize a schedule. It's so easy. It's not hard at all. And lockers, you just get everything down. It's all routine. You get into a routine and you're good. And study halls are very, very important. If I had a study hall that I didn't sleep in, I'm pretty sure I would be on the honor roll. But I'm not saying that naps aren't important. I very much appreciated my nap. But, oh, don't let your personal life affect your work. Your work is very, very, very important. I'm trying to think of just one outstanding moment. Rumors. Although, that does happen every day and all the time, but don't let them affect you. Because someone spreads a rumor about you, and you know it's not true. Screw it. Now, I was always one person who, like, half of my class forgets that I exist. I mean, I'm not complaining whatsoever, do not get me wrong. I am happy with my social status or whatever, what have you. But, I was just kind of like the freak. Not really. I mean, like, I wasn't so much as the freak, but I was just like, oh, hey, it's Kim. That was about it. Except for my group of theater and band friends. But there was a girl who tried to spread a rumor about me because her boyfriend was flirting with me once. And it lasted less than 3 periods, like class periods, because everyone just knew it wasn't true because I'm Kim and I keep to myself. And it was kind of obnoxious. That was like the one thing that I remember. Don't be afraid to join things. I was horrified to join the marching band for 2 years of my high school life. And freshman year, I finally joined, and I regret it. I wish I had joined so much sooner because I was afraid to talk to people. But at the same time, I wasn't, so I just found myself saying these absolutely ridiculous things to random people just to stir up conversations. And it actually turned out that I met the most awesome people like that, and the most awesome people that I met were actually in the marching band and in theater. And it was my best high school memories are during theater practices and band camp. It's just the best thing ever to find people with similar interests who aren't afraid to be stupid. And it's totally true what they say about band geeks. I mean, they're so ridiculous. It's so funny. But, it's work. Just don't panic. That is all I can say. Just don't panic. And think about what you like, and think about who you are. I mean, everybody's just trying to find themselves, and everybody's just trying to grow up, and everyone's just trying to do this, 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 and this. Just worry about what you need to do, and just worry about what makes you happy, and what makes you comfortable, and what makes you feel like everything you do will help you tomorrow, the next, and in the future. If I had told myself this 5 years ago, I would be so happy. Not that I was an immature person, but I wish I focused more on school and not sleeping. I didn't sleep in class. I paid attention. I mean, I wasn't like a straight A student, but I got like B's and A's every now and then. I mean, grades aren't everything. Don't panic if you get a C. I had a lot of friends do that. Don't panic when you get a C. Not awful. It's awful when you get a 2. I think that's all. I'm also on the tech crew. Forgot about that one. I love the tech crew. I think that's all I could think about. Band camp is great. I am so proud of myself this year because I'm an all-star and I'm doing these commands and I'm so not used to it. Like with band you have to keep a tempo and you have these commands like forward march, backwards march, left slide, right turn, and me being an all-star we break the band down into little groups and they're all assigned an all-star. We have 7 all-stars and they're all girls. Breaking girl power, but girliest sound off ever. But if you guys know anything about marching band, and I'm hoping some of you guys do so I don't have to awkwardly like demonstrate all this, but I guess since I'm a week late you guys can make me do it. But there's a lot to demonstrate first of all. But everything's done in like a tempo and 4 count commands. So like if I'm like tapping my knee, it's in a tempo, and all I can think of in my head is mark, time, harch, and then the sound off, and it's so strange. And I actually tripped over a cooler today. It was kind of awful because, well, our school has a stupid thing where all of the athletic directors are in charge of the stadium field, and it's being reseeded, and the marching band can't go on it because it will tear it up, even though we roll step and barely, you know, put weight on the ground. But oh no. So they stuffed us on the stupid practice field that football players use, and they tear up the nice yard lines that we lay down, and it's not big enough. I don't know how much you know about a football field, but there's a lot of yard lines. It starts from 0, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and then again on the other side. But our practice field only goes to the 25, so I had to go to the 20, what wasn't there, but there was a fence there that if you perfectly mark it off is 8 steps away, which is where the 20-yard line would be. But someone put a cooler there, and I was back marching, so I couldn't see, and I tripped, and it was awful, and I was very angry, and I was stressed, and I was angry. I mentioned that I was angry because I was angry. But we got let out early today because we've just been doing so much work, and my tan is ridiculous. I don't even know like how well you guys can tell, but it's ridiculous. I just want, there we go. Look at the ridiculous of this. It is so hot, and we're outside so much. This part is burnt. But I love it. I can never regret it. Oh my goodness, it's so much fun, and it's a lot of work. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna take a bath, maybe. I like baths. I haven't had a bath before. That was weird. That was really weird. But I could show you guys my coordinate sheet. That would be good. Marching band has like cool little books that they can hold while they hold their instrument. The color guard can't. So this ends up getting stuffed like in tights and in pockets, and if you're not wearing a pocket, you make one. But this is my coordinate sheet. Okay, these are all the places that I go on the field throughout the whole entire halftime show. And it looks so disgusting because it's falling apart from only 5 days of band camp. But it's a good time. Because when we learn sets, which is where we are on the field, we have these little flags that we put there until we memorize what we learn. And it's fun. It's fun. But I'm tired, and I'm so sorry for being late. You guys can decide if you want me to further explain what we do in marching band and what I'm in charge of now. I will be excitedly waiting for that. And I don't know if my next video will actually be on Monday. I honestly don't think it will, and I'm apologizing for that right now, but you can tell me what you want to see in my next video. It'll probably be on Saturday. unless Friday we get. Wait, we don't have band camp on Friday. It ends Thursday. So Friday I might actually be able to do it. So you guys can tell me what you guys want to see. I mean, I could show some pictures, maybe I could get a video of us practicing and you can see how awesome we are. Alright. See ya. Bye.